Hello, everyone. I'm going to show you today how to use Google Slides to create a photo portfolio. And this is working on a laptop. There is a separate demonstration of how to use Google Slides to do this same process using a mobile device, such as a tablet or a smartphone. This is important to become familiar with because we're going to create these little photo portfolios every week from now on, so that you can turn your work into D2L in an efficient way that everybody can view, including me. So this is what the finished little portfolios look like. Usually there's a photo that fills the whole frame and a little bit of text. So we're going to start by going to your main Google Drive page, so or logging into Google. Once you're into Google, you go to the waffle and you want to choose slides, and that brings you to this screen, your main screen. We're just going to start with a blank presentation and we're going to keep things pretty simple because the whole point of this is to feature your photographs and to not distract the viewer with unnecessary layout elements and colors that take away from your photos. So we're going to choose blank slide here. And that lands us here. The first thing to do is to title your presentation, to give it a name, because this will help you stay organized in your Google Slides account, but it will also keep things clean and simple when you upload things to D2L, and I have to review all of your work for grading, so it helps me stay organized too. So the first thing you do, you always put the assignment name. We're going to say composition for this one, because that's the first assignment for which you have to make one of these portfolios. And then you want a dash and you want your last name. Just keep it real simple. So the assignment name and your last name. So just something to know if you're not super familiar with working in Google Slides, it saves for you as you go. You don't have to hit save. So the slide, it just saves every so often to keep your work safe. So now we have this blank kind of title slide. This is where we're going to start. You kind of want to have the same philosophy. We're just going to put the title of the assignment, composition, and then in the subtitle, you want to add your name. So, and then the last edit for this part before we move to adding slides and adding photos is to change the background color of your whole presentation. So you want to choose background here. You'll notice that when I'm clicked into a text box or onto any element on the slide, the menu or the bar up here changes. So you see different things depending on what you have selected. When you have nothing selected, this main bar appears and you can access the background button there and then choose a different color. Now we just want kind of a solid neutral light gray. All of these other colors will distract massively from what's going on in your photos, and it's really not not a photo viewing friendly colors. So I like to choose this light gray that's just part of the theme. It's also the same here. It's the third over from the left here as well. So we're just going to choose that nice light gray and we'll click add to theme. If you just clicked done, it would only apply to this one slide. We want this to apply to all the slides going forward in this presentation. So add to theme. Now we have our basic title slide, and that's all we need. It doesn't need to be any fancier than this. This is highly preferable. So now let's add a new slide using the plus icon up here. You can see it applied our neutral gray background, but we don't need these elements. We need just a little caption sometimes and our photo. So we're going to go to layout and we're going to choose this caption layout down here. All right, so that gives us a better template to work with. Also, this caption, we don't always need it. If you don't need a caption for an assignment, sometimes you will see in the assignment instructions that you do, and there's very specific information you add in there. Sometimes you don't need it. So if that were the case, you would just choose blank here instead. But we're going to set one up with a caption just as an example. So, and just to get us started. For working with captions, the Google Slides is designed to create presentations that show on a projector or a big screen in a room somewhere. But for our purposes, we're just viewing these on our device screens. So we don't need really large fonts and large text. We can get smaller. So you can go down to about size 10 here for your text. And you also, you can expand this box. I like to make mine, longer, and the slide gives me a little more room because sometimes you're typing a bit of information about each photo under here to satisfy an assignment requirement. So I like to make it a little longer. I also like to align my text to the top of this little box and make sure it's aligned left. So up here, you want to choose left justified and you want to choose top alignment. So it's aligning to the top left. So that gives us a nice place to type anything that we need going forward. So now the next step is to duplicate this slide according to how many photos you're turning in, because you don't want to have to make those same adjustments to every single slide going forward. So we're just going to duplicate this. You can go up here to edit and duplicate. Okay, so now I'm going to do that a few times. I know that I have 4 photos to turn in this portfolio, so I'm going to duplicate this 4 times. You can also use Command D here if you like the key commands. So now I've got my 4 blank slides ready to add images to. Now there's 2 ways you can add images into a Google Slides presentation. You can go to Edit, I'm sorry, you can go to Insert and Image. And then since we're working from a laptop, you're going to say Upload from Computer. However, if you use Google Drive to store your photos, you can go right from your drive as well. So we're going to go Upload from Computer. And I'm going to choose my first image. I just have my images sitting on my desktop right now, but if I were an organized photographer, I would have a little folder with the assignment name and my photos inside it. So just a tip. So I'm going to choose my first image. And you'll see that it comes in and it just sort of crams it to the top right. I'm going to hold the Shift key and I'm going to drag my photo until that red guideline appears. That tells me that it's in the center. The Shift key makes it so that it's not shifting my photo, isn't moving up and down. It's only moving right and left because I held the Shift key down. So now I would add my text according to the assignment instructions, and then I would move on to the next slide to add my next photo. You'll notice that I'm trying to keep the photo as big as I can in the viewing space because this is the point of making this, is to feature your photos. So now there's another way to add images where you can drag things directly off of your desktop or out of a folder onto the screen. So you can see that it appears in the same kind of up in the corner. So again, if I wasn't holding Shift, see, I could drag this photo all over the place. But I'm gonna click and hold Shift, and I'm gonna drag. Now it doesn't let me move it up and down. It only lets me move it left and right. So I'm gonna wait till that red line appears, and then I'm gonna drop it in the middle. So now my slides are looking universal. Nothing's distracting from my photos. I'm gonna add my third and fourth photos here in the same way quickly. So wait for that red line to appear. That tells me I'm in the center. This drag and drop makes everything really easy, really slick, and helps keep the visual design of your portfolio really simple and universal. So now my photos are in place. I would fill in my captions if required, and then this is ready to export. So it doesn't take very long to make these. Now you're going to go to File and Download, and you're going to choose PDF. So it will go to wherever your computer normally stores downloads. Some people have their laptop set up where that's the desktop. Some people have a designated downloads folder. My computer has a downloads folder. So my PDF downloaded right here. Composition, PDF. There's the file that I will upload to D2L. So from there, you will follow the instructions in the assignment to upload your file, your PDF, either into a critique, a discussion, or a Dropbox. But that's the basics of how to create a portfolio using Google Slides and export it or download it as a PDF. So thanks for watching.